As you can probably tell looking at my paint job and the trailer we're currently hooked up to, it is officially Hauloween in ATS. I chose to buy a new garage down in Oregon, and I stored the 49X there. And I thought, I want to get the Peterbilt out. This is my first truck. I got it all decorated for Hauloween. You see my ghost bobblehead over there, got a little vampire kitty cat, and a jack-o'-lantern up there. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. So we are in the Peterbilt 389. We have a load of treats that we are getting ready to take off to Brackenreach. So Brackenreach is a new zone in American Truck Simulator, and it works very much like the Christmas event, if you're familiar with that in American Truck Simulator, where we need to go pick up a load and drive to a portal that will then teleport us to a new zone. Like for the Christmas event, it takes you to the North Pole, and there are several delivery areas up there. The portal for the Hauloween event takes you to a place called Brackenreach, which is like a swampy area. There's some trees there, some crazy turns. It's foggy. It's seasonal. I mean, it looks great. I've been there twice, and when you first get there, it kind of gives off the vibes of a corn maze in a swamp. Now there's no corn maze, but it's still a maze of these big trees around a swamp, and you're trying to find your way to Brackenreach Castle. So you have 15 loads total you have to do. And the other requirement to complete the event is to locate the witch's house. I have not found that yet, so maybe on our way there to the castle, maybe we will find it in this video. I'm not sure. I am in the Peterbilt 389. It is not the best truck for in there, but it's the one I want to drive. If you were to use one that has a shorter frame, luckily I have a little bit shorter frame on this. I could have a much bigger frame, much longer frame, but luckily I don't. Basically, if you put a day cab on it, you would have a much easier time. You'll see when we get there. 28 miles till we hit our portal. In other news, today the gameplay trailer released for Louisiana. So that means within the next month, by my calculations, we should have Louisiana. Louisiana should be releasing in the next four to maybe 5 weeks. I think it will release probably towards the beginning of December, end of November, probably before the Christmas event in ATS. So whenever that trailer released, the gameplay footage, whenever that releases, which I didn't watch it, but I know when I see that they are close to release. So that's exciting. Well, we're gonna have a new state before the end of the year, like I thought we would. So I'm excited to get somewhere else. That'll be fun. All right, looks like we just have about 7 miles here. What is this? Is it on the left side or right side? Looks like it doesn't matter. Looks like we could probably go to either side. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and go to the right side here at this rest stop. And we'll see if we can find the portal. There it is. You can see the lights up there. So we are in Roswell, New Mexico right now. I thought that was fitting. When the last time I left Brackenreach, I was like, oh, there's a load to Roswell. That'll be great. Let's turn this off and let's head through the portal. Okay, here we are. Let's get it fired up. Let's have a look around. This is Brackenreach. There's kind of like a ship over there. I wouldn't really call it a pirate ship, but a ship. One cool thing I noticed is there's actually some alligators over here. So I'm not sure if that's like a teaser. I'm not sure if that's like a teaser into Louisiana, but look right there. You can see them. See the alligators? 2 big alligators here in Brackenreach. So maybe we'll be seeing alligators when we get to Louisiana. I think in my last ATS video, there was a whale jump, and I wasn't sure because I had never seen one before. But sure enough, it was a whale. And because I went back and watched the footage. So if you haven't checked that out, that was pretty cool. There's a killer whale jumped in the last video. Now the main road is out. The main road is out. it's got a tree down, so we have to take these back roads. And as you can tell by looking at my GPS there, it's windy roads through here. So I think the best route is probably this. I don't know about that. I don't know if there is a way to avoid these tight turns. We'll just go ahead and go to the left because I think that's probably the best. Drive around third person a little bit. Are these cypress trees? I don't know. I don't know my trees very well, especially trees not native to Iowa, but I think they might be. So there's a lot of tight turns in here, and we might lose some paint on the trailer here or there, but we will get their load of treats up to the castle here, and then strangely enough we'll take a load of treats out. So we're bringing treats in and taking treats out, so they must be doing something to them. A lot of dead ends. I think that left turn right there is a dead end, and we're entering one of the tight areas here. Just some spooky sounds out and around here. Let's try to take this extra wide, give ourselves a little bit more room. It's not too bad. We'll go clear over here. Let's really try to hug this tree. Oh, we don't want to hug that tree. I didn't even see that tree. We don't think we did any damage, though. Did you guys see any damage? I didn't see any damage there. Okay. We want to hug the tree. Wait, we don't want to hit it, though. I didn't see that one. I haven't seen any alligators out here in the swamp yet, but this is only my second trip up here. Are we going to hit that tree? There's something about when I start talking when I'm driving, and I just can't appear to drive anymore. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think that's the tightest of the turns we'll have for a while. Did you hear that? Those bells. Those are the bells I'm talking about. Creepy little bells. I feel like they should have like little ghosts pop up or something here. That would be pretty cool. A little, like a woman in a white dress in the distance. You can kind of visualize it up there, the trees. Every now and then I think I see a ghost and it just ends up being a stump. So what do you guys think of Brackenreach so far? Pretty cool place. I think that this drive would get pretty irritating after a while. I don't know how many times I'm really going to want to come drive through this. I mean, it's okay, but there's really nothing else to see here, right? Like right here, it's just a swamp. And every turn is the same. There's like nothing different. Now this is different. See, pulling up here. We've got these claws coming up out of the ground. Looks like a dragon head. Now, isn't that cool? This is going to lead us into a cave entrance. So it does become much different here, but the swamp part, I get it, but I feel like the more load you bring in here, maybe it should open up the main road. That would be a good touch for the game. Like once you complete your 3 loads, maybe the main road opens, then you can take the main road up there, because nobody wants to go through a corn maze more than once, right? Maybe twice for fun effect, but I mean nobody wants to keep going through a corn maze. That would be my only complaint, is that I want to like keep driving here and experience the area, but I don't want to keep driving through the maze. But it's okay. I definitely will keep doing it, because once it's gone, it's gone. It won't come back till next year. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that before. So we need to keep an eye out for a road that I haven't seen yet. I think it'll probably be once we're out of the cave, up by the castle. We need to keep an eye out for a road where we can find the witch house, because I have a feeling that's going to be really cool. Now we're on top of the rib bones of the dragon. You would not want to fall off of there. I'm sure it would let you, but you wouldn't want to. Okay, so that looked a little tight back there, didn't it? We might hit our trailer. Oh yeah, hit something, didn't we? Ooh. I was worried about that little rock hanging down right there. Looks like we're going to hit it anyway. So yeah, this definitely isn't the best setup to drive down through here. I've seen people recommending like a cab over, so you could download a cab over mod to make this easier on yourself, or you could just use one of the just the regular trucks, and if you put a day cab on it, you'd have an easier time driving up here. All right, we are through the maze, we are through the tunnel, and now just looking for any chance of a road that might lead us to the witch's house, the witch house. Got some jack-o'-lanterns here. A little gate area. And the corn should not be this green. Being from Iowa, I know a thing or two about corn. The corn should not be that green. It should be very brown. Okay, let's see. Once we get through town here. So back there's the main road, but it's blocked by a cabin, I think. So here's a cool little area. Little graveyard here. Some jack-o'-lanterns and some wagons in the back. The creepy little stone church there. Very cool. Very neat looking. And the castle is right there. We just got to go up and around here, and we'll be up at the castle. So I think I'll have to pull a load out of here to get credit for my last one for Brackenreach. I was going to say it would be easier to drive around here without a trailer on to try to find the witch house. But I don't think we're gonna do that this time. We'll definitely keep an eye out for a turn to go try to find it. Can't be that hard to find. I just usually get distracted looking around. I'm sure it's like a gravel road or something off the main path. Got some glowing mushrooms over there. That's a sure sign of witches. Oh, right here's a path. Right down there, for sure. That's where it is. I almost guarantee it. I almost guarantee it, yes. That's probably why they put those glowing mushrooms there. I have driven by there a couple times and never registered that path. That's probably where they are, though. So we'll go up here, drop off the load, pick up the next one, then we'll drive up that way. In the trailer, it showed like all these lights lit up red. That would be cool to have a little more detail pulling up with the windows lit up would be cool. But it's still very neat. It reminds me very much of like The Witcher. I don't know if you've played The Witcher, but this area really reminds me of somewhere you'd be with Geralt, or on like the out in Vizima or something. All right. And we have almost arrived at our destination. Okay. Where do you need this? Ooh, I don't think I've ever backed down there before. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it on this trip. I want to go down and check out that house. Normally you have to back right up there in that little doorway. Okay, there we go. And these jobs pay really well. It's like $90 a mile or something. for nice easy loads. We made $10,000 just going 106 miles. The nice thing about the portals is you can use it to go anywhere. So how about we head to, we'll go to Grangeville, Idaho. We'll begin the delivery. That's 21 hours. We got plenty of time. With these external contracts, you have as much time as that blue timer gives you, and that's it. Gotta put it back into drive. So you have all the time you want in a day or whatever. There's no real constraints. Like a lot of the loads that I do on the channel are freight market, and those, it's in-game time, so you can kind of get in a time crunch. We wouldn't really be in a time crunch in this unless we didn't do it till tomorrow. All right. There we go. Okay. One other cool thing I noticed when I was up here the other day, I think it's on the other side of this tree. I'll show you. It's this tree right here in the middle. Oh yeah, it's got an orange spooky, or not orange, a purple spooky face right there, so that's pretty neat. Now that it's dark, you can see my ghost, like, blue hands. He's pretty cool. So I have some other decorations from other Halloween events. I'll have to swap it out for the next video. I'll make a couple of videos during this time. All right, here's the mushroom. So our turn should be right here. All right, this is the first time I've seen this road. New passage. Whoops. I don't think we want the lights off for this. Those mushrooms kind of give off a black light effect. That's pretty neat. Man, I can't believe I didn't see this drive before. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because then it gets to be on the video. First time reaction. That's cool. I like that black light effect it casts on your truck. All right. It looks like we could go straight or turn. We're gonna turn. What is that? What is floating there? Looks like a floating flame. That's cool. Ooh. Huh. Oh, we got the witch's spooky horn unlocked. That's cool. Looks like we have a cauldron. Oh, there's some witches over there. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Witch's Hill. This might not even be the witch's house, huh? Maybe this is just Witch's Hill. Oh, you can kind of see the castle from here. Now we're gonna exit this, and then there was one more way to go. So I'm thinking that there might be the witch's house up here, because I think that's just Witch's Hill. So we'll take a right and see if there's anything cool up here. Or maybe I'm completely wrong too. There's a good drop off there. Oh yeah. Just want to stop and look for a second so I don't drive off. That's cool. Hear the wind up here? Looks like we might have two different paths again. Kind of foggy, kind of hard to see. That one almost looks like it goes into a tunnel, doesn't it? That looks like another tunnel over there. Whether or not you can drive in it, I don't know. This is a dead end? Oh no, we have a bridge. A rickety bridge here. Rickety bridge with a waterfall. This thing's tight. Oh boy, I don't like that camera view. Okay, there we go, that's alright. That's a pretty long, this is a pretty long bridge. There goes those creepy bells again. Now those are cool plants. Those have a black light effect too. That's neat. Okay, so that must come out right there. I'm guessing that if you go through the cave, it must come out right there. I don't even know if we can fit through there with this trailer. Man, this is nice. This is a lot longer drive back here than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a much shorter drive. This is pretty neat. What a long ways back here. Holy cow. Okay, looks like we have choices again. Nope, we have a tree down, so we gotta go take a left. Whoa, wait a minute. Did this lead us back to the... Whoops. Did this lead us back to the swamps? It did. Okay, so there's a back road here. Let's check the status of our... Let's check the status here. Okay, Witch House Discovery. We did get it. Okay, perfect. Well, cool. So there is a back way to go here. Well, that was fun. Yep, now we're back to the swamp. Yeah, Brackenreach is a very cool place. There's some things I definitely would do differently if I was in charge, but I mean, who wouldn't, right? Everybody always thinks they have the best ideas. I don't think I have the best ideas, but I would do some things a little bit differently. I think a good idea would be once you get so many loads done here, the main road opens so you don't have to take the maze. That would probably be number one for me. And then maybe just like a few more decorations in town. The town type area. I mean, they have quite a few, but just a few more would be cool. Maybe some spectral ghosts out here in the swamp. Maybe like a creepy tree, you know, just a few anomalies, and there might be. Heck, maybe I'm missing them. Just a few anomalies out here in the maze part of this where you come, like maybe Bigfoot or who knows, whatever, a ghost, whatever, a werewolf. I think that would be a neat idea. for little improvements, but no, that's very cool. I mean, there's a main road over there, and it is gray, so it seems like it should be drivable, but I just don't think it is. Heck, maybe it does open up after you get this done. Who knows? My next couple loads will probably be from town to town. I'll take a break from coming into Brackenreach, but I'll come in here a couple more times, I think. Before the event's over. I think we want the next ride after this one. I think that's the way out of here. I think it's right here. Alright guys, well that is Brackenreach. Hope you enjoyed exploring that with me. Glad we got to discover the witch house together. That was fun. I kind of thought they might be flying around like they are in the menu, but I'll show you the menu before we zone through here. Yeah, they fly around. It's pretty cool. See how on the menu it shows the castle lit up red? Like that would be cool. Like I would like that a little bit more. All right, let's go ahead and zone through to, where are we going? Oh, that's right. We're in Grangeville, Idaho. Okay, only 40 miles to go to our delivery site. Man, what a beautiful sunset here in Idaho. Can't really see if anything's coming that way, so we're just gonna hope. Yeah, we're good. We are good to go. That was a sharp turn. Alright, we got 40 miles to go to our delivery. Crossing the Clearwater River, man, doesn't it look sharp? This truck and trailer looks sharp. So the skin on the truck is from the Hauloween DLC. You usually get that for around 99 cents when it's on sale. So $2 if it's not on sale, I think. And the trailer is just one of the trailers from the event. It's the only trailer I've seen so far from the event. I don't know, we'll have to see if when we transfer cargo from one city to another if the trailer changes, because usually I feel like there's usually a couple trailers, but I could be wrong. So we're gonna have some nice mountain driving here. Heading to Grangeville. Next time we go to the shop, we'll have to see what motor I have in this. Takes off slow, and if it's got to go uphill, it could be a struggle if you don't get up to speed before you're there. Right now we're cruising at about 35, and we're barely climbing, but I think we're headed up the mountain also. So. All right. Yeah, Idaho's such a beautiful state. I really enjoy Idaho. I do enjoy most of the states. I just don't like to be in the Midwest very long. I think it's just because I'm from the Midwest, so I'm always most excited to go to the mountains or the desert. I find both pretty fun, but yeah, we're really climbing here. We almost got a full moon. American Truck Simulator does have a moon cycle, so the moon does change every day. There is a moon cycle. here. There never used to be. The sky's actually new within the last couple of years too. The stars, they're new within the last couple of years. They've made a lot of improvements. You know, every year we were getting about 2 states. This year we're going to get 3. And there's lots of quality of life improvements to the game. Whether they're adding trucks or maybe some cargo DLC or other quality of life things like, well, the California rebuild, or they've redone how adjusting your seat works. Like you know, your seat, so how you look out the window. I've never really messed with it, but they do many things to tweak the game. They mess with the sounds. They mess with the skyboxes. They've improved all of that. They're always improving their game. It's not just about the states. It's not just about the next DLC. They do their best to truly improve what's already there. So you have to give it to them. They're great developers of the game. Not greedy and money hungry like so many developers out there. They really do care about their games. And it shows. I think we want to turn. Do we want to turn? I think we want to turn right here. I've never been up this little road. And I think we're pulling into... Is this a farm? This is a little farm here. Potato farm, you think? I don't know. It does look like a potato farm, doesn't that? That looks like potato equipment right there. You would use for potatoes, I think. For my time at Farming Simulator, that'd be my guess. All right, let's get this delivered. We didn't do the last difficult parking job, so we'll make sure we do this one. I just really wanted to get to the Witch Hill before I forgot about it. Pull up like this here. Probably be the easiest. And we'll back up. We gotta try to get it right beside the barn there. Okay. Sure, I can get her quite straightened out. It was close. It was pretty close. That looks like that's pretty good right there, I'd say. That will do it. Another 105 miles, $8,000. We made $18,000 in just around 200 miles. That's pretty good. All right, well, that will end this episode here in American Truck Simulator. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Hauloween to everybody. As you can see, I still have nine deliveries, so I'll make at least two more videos for American Truck Simulator in the future. If you enjoyed this one, go ahead and hit the like button. Let myself and YouTube know that you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel if you want to see more content like this in the future. And if you ring the notification bell, you will be notified of all my future uploads. Currently, mostly playing, well, we have Pacific Drive going on kind of right now, since it's the season for that. It's very fun. And some snow runner going on. And our expedition series is kind of on hold, but we might throw out a random expeditions video. Haven't decided yet. So anyway, I wanted to get this out. I know it's been out for nearly a week and just got around to recording it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.